What's going on, folks, and welcome to the video. So we had an opportunity to review the H2R Nova by Olight, which is a very reputable company and very reliable company, shall I say the least, as well. Now, I was very surprised by this, but I was very interested at the same time because I like my survival stuff. Coming from an ex-military background, equipment is very vital, especially when it comes to survival. Now, I'm not saying that you do need this exactly for survival. You could be using it for security, for home purposes, etc. But one thing that is something you need with many different settings on it will be one of these. Now, not necessarily just this one. There are different models as well. This is the actual torch here. It fits perfectly in your hand. It weighs about 64 grams. It's not very light. It's not very heavy at all, rather. And I just want to say, guys, apologies on the camera. It seems to be trying to autofocus constantly. I don't know why it's doing that. So this is the H2R Nova. It does have a back clip as well. It's got a base clip, so you can actually clip that to your jacket or anything like that if you want to do, if you just want it there. And at the same time, it also comes with its very own. I'd say what the quality of this stuff here, guys, is just insane. It really is, and packaged incredible. So you actually have a head strap as well. You've got your very own head strap, and there's a little clip here that you just clip off like that. And if you take this off, just take that clip off there. You can even magnetically, I mean, look at that power for the magnet. That is literally, that's how powerful it is. And then what you do is you simply strap that over, and there you go. You've got your head torch, just like that. The quality is absolutely incredible, but for the price, it's not a cheap torch, to say the very least. It's not a cheap product. This one will set you back about £81, so it is pretty pricey. But the reliability, it's got a 5-year warranty as well. But the reliability is just incredible, and you can see from some footage that I made when I went out for a walkabout, so you can see how bright this torch is outside as well. Now, what is very, very cool with this is this comes with this. This is how you charge the actual torch. So, just before I go into that, if I unscrew this and we'll take the battery out, you can see here it's a 3.6 3000 milliamp battery. That's 3000 milliamps, which is incredibly powerful. Very powerful. I mean, you could charge up an iPhone or a Samsung with this on full charge. That's how much power one of these has. And this will go on for days if you use the right setting. This could last you 45 days. This is why I really do class this as a survival torch more than anything else. And it truly is incredible. Now, this is how you charge it. So you've just seen me screw it back on. That's it. There's your torch. You don't have to take the battery out. You don't have to do anything with it. You simply get the USB cable, plug the USB into a socket or a PC, laptop, or you can just use one of these conventional plugs like this. And it simply, magnetically, does that. That is it. It's just a magnet. And they seem to be using this a lot with these products. Now, if I open the box here, I mean, that is just incredible. The way it charges up is just amazing. Now, if we open the box, you can see, obviously I've taken stuff out. Very, very smart product indeed. Very professional. It comes with a few other things, like it tells you about the S1R Baton 2, which is 1,000 lumens. This one's a max of 1,000 lumens. But if you look at some of these things, I know you're not necessarily going to see them. I will leave the link below so you guys can see the website. But you can actually attach some of these to pistols as well. You can actually attach these to some weapons, rifles. You got the PL Mini Valkyrie, the R50 Pro Seeker, the H2R Nova, which is the one that we've got, which is a flashlight, headlight, angle headlight lamp in one as well. And you've obviously got the it's got the M2R Warrior as well. It's the pocket-friendly tactical flashlight. But you can attach these to weapons as well. It's pretty insane. Now, at the bottom here, it's also got the manual for it too, which you guys can see. and that will tell you how to actually run this torch. Also, it's got all the installation here, how to turn it on and off, change the brightness levels. Now, if I take this off charge just for a moment, if I was just to click it once, it actually remembers what setting I had it on last time. So if I'm, I'm hiking or something like that, and I turn it on, it will just give me the last, the last setting that I used. Now, if I hold it down, that is my first setting. Click it again, hold it down for another second. It goes up to the second setting, third, and the fourth. And if I double click it at this, on this setting, that then goes on to turbo, which you can see behind me is very bright. In fact, it's that bright you can feel the heat from here on that torch, and this won't last you any longer than maybe an hour or so like that, because of how hot it gets as well. I mean, this is using a hell of amount of battery right now, and even on this setting, which is almost blinding to the eye, it really is. It's daylight. It is pure daylight. You can feel the heat off that. That is incredible. That is almost too hot to touch. It gets hot very quick, but from the video you can see how bright that gets. And the thing is, if I was to click it once again, it will remember the setting, but it won't go on to turbo. It will just remember the one that I used before. So if I hold it down, we go down a setting, click it again, we go up a setting, and vice versa. And it has the instructions in here, and it will also tell you as well how long it will last under certain on certain settings of what you're using on the actual torch. So one setting will last 45 days. So if I turn that off completely, and we'll just hold it down, that's the moonlight setting there. That's the moonlight setting. Now on a full battery charge, that will last you 45 days. 45 days. That is what you're going to use. Right now, that is using 1 lumen. Right there. That is incredible. Now, if I go to the next setting, that's 27 lumens. That's going to last you 50 hours on that setting. And like I said, if I'm using it right now on 50 lumens for 27 hours, 27 lumens for 50 hours, if I just switch it off, and then I can just switch it on, it remembers that setting. So if I hold it down for another second, it goes to the next setting, which is 140 lumens. That will last you 10 hours, and you can just turn that on and off whenever you want. Now, if I hold it down again, that is 550 lumens, and that is going to last you 2.5 hours at this setting. Like this. That is going to last you 250, oh no, wait, hold on. Yeah, that setting is going to last you 2.5 hours at 550 lumens. Now if I go onto turbo mode, which is double click, which you can see right behind me, which is that's the one like I said before I was using in the video, that will last you 1 to 110 minutes on this setting, but I wouldn't recommend it because it just gets way too hot, to say the very least. Way too hot. It does seem a bit strange reviewing this sort of stuff, but you know what, I like the survival stuff, and stuff like this, like torches like this especially, will come in really handy, especially if you're either working on a car at night time, you need to find something in the house, your electric goes down, you're going to have this one little handheld torch. And I do like to call it survival gear. It really is. It will definitely help in certain situations, to say the very least. Now the throw on it, which is generally in torch flashlight term, is the distance it will actually reach. Now this will go up to 153 meters, and when I was over at the forest, I could see how far that went down, and it was a very long way, to say the least. It is also waterproof to some extent, but it's not something I would purposely go and throw in the water, but it does say it's waterproof. IPXA, I'm not sure what IPXA actually means, if I'm honest, so I do apologise. But I'm going to leave the link down below, guys. And I'm pretty sure if you guys do decide to pick one of these up, I'm not just saying that, to be fair, I'm not just saying it, but if I knew about it, if I didn't know about it, I definitely would pick one up. I know they're expensive, but even still, they're great. They're absolutely great to have. Like, you know, it's that small, 64 grams, fits in your pocket. That's going to last you 45 days if you use that on the lowest setting. That's pretty incredible to say the least. And you never know when you're going to need it in that situation. So, guys, we're going to leave it there. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you want to see more, please let me know. Throw a comment. I know it's something a little bit different from the channel for what we usually do. But there's a hell of a lot going in this little piece of technology. This is incredible. Really is truly an awesome bit of kit here that I think you guys should check out. So thank you very much for watching the video. Really do appreciate it as always. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.